Hello everyone, welcome to another lesson in constructing Arabic sentences. This is lesson number 4. In this lesson we'll learn about how to negate the sentences that we learned to construct so far. So we learned how to construct sentences that start with a noun. Very basic sentences. We put a noun, a subject, which is what we are talking about, and then we give a piece of information about that subject. And we gave the simplest example with the sentence, the circle is big. Today we'll learn how to negate. So we'll learn how to say this, the circle is not big. Okay? Now I'm going to just remind you about the previous lesson where we put this sentence in the past, and we said that to do that we would use the word kana or its feminine form kanat, and we will put this in front of the sentence that we have. Also, we said when these words are put in front of the sentence, something has to change in alamat al-tashkil. We would leave the dhamma on the subject or on the word that we are focusing on, the main word, and then we would take the piece of news that we gave and we will convert the ending to fatha. Okay, we will replace the dhamma with fatha. So today, to negate, there's another word that we will use. In Arabic, negations it has different words depending on the type of sentence and where you're trying to negate and what are you trying to negate. I don't want to go complicated, so let's keep it simple. For this sentence, for the simplest sentence saying, for example, the circuit is big, we want to negate and make it the circuit is not big, we will use the word laysa. Okay, and its feminine form laysat. Laysa, laysat. Now, grammatically speaking, laysa is in the same category as kana. So it behaves exactly the same. It comes in front of the sentence and it leaves the subject with the dhamma and replaces the dhamma of the piece of news with fatha. Okay, so let's take some examples. So we will start with, I have a list of sentences here. They are written in Arabic, so I'm going to translate first in English, back to Arabic, blah blah blah. Anyways, let's start with the sentence. The paper, meaning here a single piece of paper, is white. Okay? We said to translate this into Arabic, we'll have to ignore the is, right? And translate these two words. The word the paper in Arabic is al-waraqa or al-waraqatu, and the word white is abyad, but since we are using it for waraqa, it will be in the form of bayda. Okay, bayda'un. So the sentence in Arabic is al-waraqatu bayda'un. Al-waraqatu بيضاء. Perfect. Now we said if we want to put this in the past tense, we would usually put kana in front, and that would make the meaning the paper was white. Today we'll learn how to make this sentence from the paper is white to the paper is not white. To do so, we would add the word in Arabic in front of the sentence, the word laysa or laysat, depending of course on the subject. And this time it's waraqa, and waraqa is feminine, so I'm going to use laysat. So if I say al-waraqatu bayda'un, that means the paper is white. If I say laysat al-waraqatu bayda, I have to change here something. Bayda'an. Maybe this color is not very... Okay? ليست الورقة بيضاء. Actually, ليست الورقة بيضاء. Okay, so this means that the piece of paper is not white, or the paper is not white. ليست الورقة بيضاء. Now, this is one sentence. Let's go for another example. I'm going to write the Arabic sentence from the start, since we are only learning how to negate any sentence we do. So you construct a sentence as we did in the previous lessons, and then you negate it. So I'm going to take another sentence. I'm going to start with the Arabic sentence this time. I'm writing the sentence Al-Kursiyu Murihun. Al-Kursiyu Murihun. Al-Kursiyu Murihun. Kursi, the first word, means a chair. Okay? Murih, this means comfortable. Okay? Now, someone is saying that the chair is comfortable. The sentence is the chair is comfortable. Now, how do we negate that sentence and say no, the chair is not comfortable? To do that, we would add the word laysa in the beginning of the sentence. So the word laysa, and I use laysa because kursi is masculine. Laysa al-kursiyu, and then I have to change this to fatha, but then here I would need to add alif that usually tanween al-fath sits on. So ليس الكرسي مريحا. ليس الكرسي مريحا. Okay? So when you hear the word laysa, that means that whatever comes after it is not true. Okay? الكرسي مريح means the chair is comfortable. ليس الكرسي مريحا, it means the chair is not comfortable. Perfect. Another sentence. The sentence that I'm writing is العنب العنب حامض. Okay, العنب حامض. The word عنب means grape, grapes. Okay, actually it's just one vine of grape, or few grapes together. It's called عنب. So in this form, it's considered kind of a singular. Okay, and then we have حامض. حامض means sour. Okay, so العنب حامض means the grapes are sour. Okay, the grapes are sour. Now, how do we negate that? How do you say that the grapes are not sour? Well, in Arabic, as we said, all we need to do is to add the word ليس or ليست to the sentence. And in this sentence, we will choose ليس. Okay, so if we put ليس, remember we have to change here the ending. It has to be حامض. Good. So now the sentence says ليس العنب حامضا. ليس العنب حامضا. Okay, great. Now let's go a bit more complicated. We said we took some examples in the previous lesson about actually a more complicated sentence would be, for example, having both an adjective for the subject and a piece of information. So basically this sentence that says القطار الكهربائي بطيء. القطار الكهربائي القطار الكهربائي بطيء. Okay, word by word. The word قطار means train. Of course, with L it becomes the train. Okay. The word كهربائي means electric. Okay, train. Electric. And the word بطيء means slow. Slow. Okay, so this sentence translates to the electric train is slow. The electric train is slow. القطار الكهربائي بطيء. القطار الكهربائي بطيء. The electric train is slow. Now we want to negate that by saying that the electric train is not slow, right? We want to insert that kind of negation with not. How do we do it in Arabic? We take the sentence and we put in front of it either ليس or ليست. In this sentence, قطار is masculine, so all I need to do is to put the word ليس. ليس القطار الكهربائي. Do we keep? Now we said that, if you remember from the last lesson, this is the subject, and since this word has L just like the subject, this is the adjective of this subject, which is electric, and this one does not have the L. This is the piece of news or piece of information for قطار, which is the subject here in this sentence, meaning that, if you remember the rule, ليس only would change or replace the dhamma on the piece of news. So we will not touch any of these two words. Only here we will change from بطيء to بطيئا. Okay, ليس القطار الكهربائي بطيئا. ليس القطار الكهربائي بطيئا. The electric chair is not not the electric chair. The electric train is not slow. The electric train is not slow. Okay, one last example, and then we wrap up this lesson. We'll try to find okay, so the sentence is الشاشة العملاقة مكسورة. الشاشة العملاقة مكسورة. الشاشة العملاقة مكسورة. Okay, word by word to translate this sentence. الشاشة, the screen. Okay, العملاقة, this is an adjective for شاشة, which is a screen, and it means huge, giant, huge, okay, or giant. So الشاشة العملاقة, the huge screen. مكسورة, مكسورة or مكسور, the masculine form, means broken. Okay, so الشاشة العملاقة مكسورة. The huge screen is broken. The huge screen is broken. How do we say the huge screen is not broken? All we need to do in Arabic is to take this sentence and add the word ليس or ليست at the beginning and change the ending of the piece of news that we have here. So for شاشة, since it ends with تاء مربوطة, it's feminine, so I'll go with the word ليست. ليست. ليست الشاشة العملاقة مكسورة. ليست الشاشة العملاقة مكسورة. Now we're saying that the huge screen is not broken. Perfect. Now, one piece of information for you. This is a grammatical issue. If you can say ليست الشاشة العملاقة مكسورة. ليست الشاشة العملاقة مكسورة. But if you want to sound more fluent, it's actually ليست ليستي. Not like just not like that. It's ليست الشاشة العملاقة مكسورة. And this is because we have a rule in Arabic. Whenever two letters with sukun meets, it will be very hard to pronounce. So what happens is that we will take the first one and drop the sukun and make it kasra. So if you want to sound fluent, you would say ليست الشاشة العملاقة مكسورة. If you want to just say it normally, you can just say ليست الشاشة العملاقة مكسورة. And honestly, both are very common, very used. Even people that even the newscasters and people who give speeches usually just say ليست. So if you want to be more fluent, you would say ليست الشاشة العملاقة مكسورة. And this is just because the next word starts with L, basically. Okay. So this is all for this lesson. The next lesson we'll learn how to negate the sentence that starts with kana. Okay? How to negate the sentence if it was in the past tense, or at least the nominal or the sentence that starts with a noun. How to negate that when it starts with kana. So this is all for this lesson. I hope you learned something. If you have any questions, you can comment. You can join our Facebook page as always, which is Facebook.com/homelang1. And take care, and until next time.